The boss at a heating and air company goes after his customers when they dare to complain about his business practices. And you won't believe what he did to get back at them. Now, most successful companies share a familiar motto: the customer is always right.
But few companies try this approach. When the customer complains, try to embarrass them publicly. Our team reporter Randy Travis has a story you have to see to believe. Randy?
Yeah, Russell and Amanda, we've actually investigated this company before. Mechanics Heating and Air. They claim to have thousands of happy customers. But if you're not one of those, beware of ticking off the guy who runs the company. If you're thinking about who to hire for your heating or air conditioning needs, a Marietta company hopes you won't forget the name Mechanics Heating and Air. Turns out lots of others want to help you remember too.
Mechanics Heating and Air.
Mechanics Heating and Air.
Is that mechanics with an apostrophe?
Yes, it is.
Mechanic apostrophe S Heating and Air. 5 years ago, a Fox 5 I-Team hidden camera investigation caught a paid-on-commission tech embellishing repair work she claimed we needed, misdiagnosing problems two experts said we didn't have, and once even installing the wrong fuse. Mechanics management offered no explanation. Others made similar complaints to the Better Business Bureau. That's when some discovered being an unhappy mechanics customer carries an extra risk.
I feel as if like somebody's just totally taking advantage of us.
Con Davidinko told the Better Business Bureau he felt ripped off by the company's low $29.95 service call charge because it wound up being $114.95 before any work was even done. And he says the mechanics technician invented a problem the system didn't have. The company responded that the tech did nothing wrong and Davidinko owed them the full amount.
Panels were off. That was cut into. Everything's falling apart.
Davidinko says he told mechanics boss Monty White he'd pay the $30, but instead, weeks later, got an email from White telling him to go look on the internet.
This loser goes ahead and takes my name as a domain name and puts up this website with pictures of my wife and I from our wedding with his own little remarks that he went ahead and put on there.
Mechanics Monty White had suddenly joined the world's press corps, making himself the lead reporter devoted to bashing his company's critics.
I sent emails back to him, and, he'd just be the same response. This is what you get when you go to the Better Business Bureau. I mean, it's childish. I would expect something like that out of a 12-year-old.
A 12-year-old, clearly with a lot of time on his hands. We found several other mechanics response postings online targeting other unhappy customers or critics. Some profanity-laced, others providing aerial photographs and addresses of the customer's home. Monty White even secured a domain name for the local Better Business Bureau's president and posted Fred Ellsbury's divorce records.
Randy, when they start, making inferences about your family and putting information out about, things that happened in your past, those things are embarrassing.
Of course, a lot of this is public record, say my home address or perhaps my wife's name. So when I emailed Mechanics Monty White for an interview recently, he quickly posted my home address, my wife's name, and then something else. The names of my two daughters.
Their bullying tactics.
What's the name of this company again?
Mechanics Heating and Air.
Like the musical group Mike and the Mechanics?
Yeah.
That's a good group.
I think all of Atlanta should definitely be fully aware of this company.
How do you spell that?
MECHANIC''S Heating and Air.
Well, we've reposted our original hidden camera investigation into Mechanics Heating and Air. You can watch it by going to our website at myfoxatlanta.com. And no matter what a company calls itself, you may want to get a second opinion if they